Yes boys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another video with the B720S. Today we're going to be driving into London, doing a few little pulls, showing you a lot of the performance, the speed. Yeah, just going into London. You can see, isn't the typical Dubai weather. Back in London, back to see family, just for a few days, and my flight is literally tonight. So yeah, we'll see how the car drives and go from there. So one of the good things about the McLarens are, if you see on the dash on the right, it shows you your exact temperatures. So it shows you, like now, we literally just started the car. Again, it's fucking freezing here in the UK. 7 degrees, the wheels are 7 degrees, the tire pressure, it literally shows you everything, which obviously with normal cars doesn't actually matter, but when it comes to performance cars, driving a car when it's cold, pushing it when it's cold, is literally just a recipe to crash. So one of the main things is, as well, like you see people who crash their cars, literally 9 times out of 10 they haven't let it warmed up, they haven't let the tires warm up, and then they just crash it like an idiot. But in terms of the actual driving, so again, I need to wait for everything to warm up, but I can try do a little pull here, wait until this camera goes. It will be cold, so all that's going to happen is the tyre is just going to spin up. Do a little pull. Man, that was just a little pull. Even that's with the tyres fucking being freezing, so when everything's up to temperature, boys, honestly, this thing just fucking goes. It's insane. So another thing specifically about the McLarens are the build quality. I don't know, it is pretty shit. Like here it is pretty sturdy, but if I try no hand it, like here, you do feel it like move a little bit. But again, like it's not, the only thing with interiors is Ferrari interiors, actually, here it's a red light so I can actually show you boys. So Ferrari interiors do actually have proper quality interiors, but you can see with here, again, like it's just not the most sturdy in terms of like interior. You hear a lot of like clicking and clanging, and like for example this button here for the door, which you pull for the door, a lot of people that actually get in the car, they sat there for 2 minutes figuring out how to actually open the door, but it is pretty simple. But yeah, the bit like here, actually, here's a good example. Like here, this is moving out, the seats as well. But the main thing is you just hear everything in these cars. Like you hear clicking, you hear little clanking, like you hear all this little shit in the car, which is a bit annoying, but again, like it's what you pay for with supercars. All right, boys, so just heading into London now. What fucking hell, bro, this car is so low. Yeah, so we're just heading into London now. Decided on the way I might as well stop off at my secondary school, kind of where it all began. It will be a bit of a weird like nostalgia, because essentially like my journey in business, so I mean I started myself with reselling shoes now at about 13 years old. So I was reselling shoes at 13, Yeezys, Off-White, Travis, all of that. Probably pop up a picture in this vlog now. But yeah, my journey kind of started at this school, and basically with reselling shoes I kind of moved into trading forex from about 15, 16, and I went all in with reselling and trading, and that's one of the main things I think in terms of like anyone I know who has made it, whether it's in the first thing they did, the first business they tried, they go all in. And that is the main key component of every big entrepreneur, is that you have to go all in. And me with trading, literally all I done was, all the money I made from shoes, and like I mean with shoes it was fucking ridiculous, some of the drops, like one Off-White drop. I've said it in a podcast as well, where literally on my last exam in school, so GCSEs, so GCSEs was my last exam, we had a bot that checked out Off-Whites, and it was an Off-White Air Force MCA drop. Literally those shoes were like these blue Air Forces Off-White. They sold for about 2k each. Literally managed to get 10 pairs on the way to school from this bot. Fucking ridiculous. 10 pairs at about £150 a pair. all resold for over 2.2k. So in one day at 16, just before doing my exam, I basically made 20k pounds profit from reselling. It was fucking ridiculous. But from there, obviously, I started to just reinvest that into trading, going all in on trading, meditating, studying, backtesting, literally all the shit that all the traders that, if you're watching this, know you have to do. And I went all in, but from going all in with trading, I mean, I've done that for 3 years now. At 19, that's when obviously I stumbled across the business I do now, started going all in on that, because everything I do all in. Same with kickboxing, same with anything I've done. With kickboxing, doing it for about 8-9 years now, went all in, had a few amateur fights. Everything is always all in, and if you are always all in, that's when, no matter what it is, you might be going all in on the wrong thing, but as long as you eventually land on the right thing, then that's when you're going to get results. That's when you're going to see income grow, your body change if it's to do with the gym. That's what you have to do. You have to go all in. You have to put in everything to actually get where you want to be. All right, we're just pulling up here now, boys. This is where pretty much everything started. We've changed it a lot now. I don't think there's any kids out because it's not even that late in the day. This is where everything started. St. Gregory's, back in the day. Let's try to go to the left here. See if we spot any dookies. Yeah, literally. It'd be funny if I see any of my old teachers, but allow them. None of them really actually helped me, apart from one. None of them really helped me in terms of where I am now. And it's funny because like that environment, I mean, I had friends in school, did still kind of speak to them up until about the last year. But it's funny because like, again, like your environment shapes you. So I was speaking with one of my business partners earlier about this, even yesterday. Fucking hell, these roads are fucked. I was speaking with my business partner about influences and how that the wrong influences or certain influences pretty much shape your whole reality. And it's one of the most insane things, because essentially if you're influenced by the wrong people, or you take the wrong people's advice, or you're around the wrong crowd, let's say all your friends are doing drugs, all your friends are stealing, robbing, selling weed, whatever, your influence is always going to hold you back. It's always going to be shit. You're going to think that's normal. And we were talking in depth about it, how like if we were all influenced by the people around us, by the people who went to my school, people who went to our school now, we probably wouldn't be where we are now. Because everyone who has gone to the same school as us now is doing fuck all. I mean, I'm 21 now, and literally no one, I can literally count on I can't even count on my hands. There's no one in my school that has, I don't think, even moved out of their hometown, fucking bought a supercar, sorry. No one has made it, because the surroundings, their influence, everything has just been shit. And from 16, I kind of realized this, and when like during school, I literally not distanced myself, but I went all in on trading and went all in on what I thought was going to be the thing, because I knew that everyone around me, taking their advice, doing the same shit everyone else is doing, isn't going to get me to where I need to be. I need to be doing more. I need to be thinking like what people above me or ahead of me are thinking, and actually acting on it. And from there, I had 3 years of nothing. 3 years of zero results, losing money every month, staying at my parents' house, them thinking, when are you going to move out? You've dropped out of school, because I dropped out of school for trading as well. Dropped out of school, you're a bum, you're not doing anything with your life, you're just trying to do all this shit and nothing's working. And yeah, that's what you're going to have to live with. Before you move out, you're going to have to live with doing nothing, being at home, your parents on your back, and literally living a shit reality. But you have to keep pushing. All I done was kept pushing, and then the right business fell into my lap. I started on that business, made 35k my first month, and from there, now we're here, 21 years old, with a McLaren 720S. And that is what it takes. You have to be ruthless. Every successful entrepreneur, every businessman that I know who has made it is ruthless, is absolutely ruthless with how they act, absolutely ruthless with employees, with their business, with scaling. You have to be ruthless. It's a player versus player game. Even in business, you can't let your competitors one up you, get ahead of you. You need to keep pushing. You need to keep going all in. That is the main thing you have to do with everything. The only problem with this car is that you never get the roads to actually put the power down. Literally, you saw there, it's too fast for UK roads. There's literally not enough road to put the power down. I'll insert a few clips of some nice roads that I was driving on yesterday and a couple of days ago. But that's the only kind of annoying thing, is that literally the car is too fast. I think it's 0 to 60, I think it's 2.6 seconds, something crazy. And when you do in launch mode, it is fucking rapid. The only thing is, like in the winter, obviously with the tyres cold, it doesn't grip on the ground, it just fucking traction kicks in. But literally, if only the roads were as like opened up as Dubai or somewhere where there's open roads, and literally this thing would be a monster. I need to take it on the track as well. I need to go Silverstone, because this on the track probably is an animal. As you can see, boy, the traction literally always kicks in, unless it's fucking summer, like middle of summer, sun's beaming, wheels are 40 degrees, traction will always kick in.